Right, back in the shop today. No, we're not working on the Scout today. We're not working on the 48 today, which I have been playing with, but today is the Kubota. It's a bx2200. It's probably an early 2000s model, and great little tractor. Love it to death. This little thing does way more than what it should, and it's just super handy. But the front end loader sets out in the weather all the time, year round, pretty well. And this year, this fall and winter, I decided I was going to do some brush clearing, and I have had to replace, let's see, I've had to replace these two hoses. There's two hoses down below that you can't see I've had to replace. Luckily so far, this one's just, it's close. It's going to. There's just all there is to it. It's going to go. This one I replaced a couple of years ago. I had a local Kubota dealer make that hose, and they didn't have any of the small line. All they had was the bigger line. And I just don't like the way it works. I was able to order all these other lines. I was able to order offline and get coming and put on and replace. Then I had this line right here. It blew. And it goes to my bucket cylinder. It goes up in here and comes around over to the hydraulic lines. And guess what? That hose is on back order with no date of shipment available. Nobody knows when it's going to be available. And then all lo and behold, oh wait, this company had one. Well, no they didn't. As you can tell, ordered it in. They said, yep, that's the hose you need. That's hose number 11. Yeah, it's not right. Not right at all. So, I did some searching, and I found local Orscheln Farm and Home had this hose. Perfect length, right size, just didn't have the right ends on it. So, what it had was just 1/4 inch pipe nipple. That's all it had on each end. So I got to looking at their hose fitting selection at Orscheln's, and I found this little dude. It had the right ends on it for my connections. It was just too big here. So I got a 3/8 to 1/4 pipe thread bushing and threaded the pipe bushing into the fitting and then the hose into the bushing, and it's going to work perfect. Now I know people are going to say, oh, you can have your local auto parts store build you one or whatever, and that could be, but I could not find anybody local that had the smaller size hose. Everybody had the bigger hose. And then I ran into troubles of finding actual fittings that would work. But I think this hose at Orscheln's was $20-25 maybe. The fittings were probably $5 or $10, something like that. And I'll have her up and going tonight. So it's been a couple of weeks since I've been trying to get that silly hose that nobody seems to have. Hopefully, that will be the last of hose replacement for a while, but I seriously doubt it. Like I said, all these other hoses, oh, see, like this one right here, it's just a matter of time the casing's cracking on it, so you know the rubber inside's getting ready to go too. So the more I use it, I'm sure I'll blow more hoses. But eventually, I'll get them all replaced, and it'll have all new hoses put on it. So, but that's the project in the workshop today. So until next time, thanks.